Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome you again to Al-Arabiyyatu Muyassara لغير الناطقين بها. Arabic made easy for the non-native speakers. On our course, Learn Arabic language with simple conversation. Today, we are going to be having the conversation of a student being in the class for the first time, a new student. Before that, let's take our vocabularies, then grammar, then the conversation. The first vocabulary that we have here is jadid. Jadid in Arabic language means new, jadid. And if the noun is a feminine noun, you use jadida, jadida. You will say al-qalamu jadid. The pen is new, and you will say al-haqibatu jadida. The bag is new. Then we have qalam. Qalam means pen. Qalam, pen. Then we have yadu. Yadu, which means hand. So your hand is yadu. And you should note, yadu is a feminine noun. So you say hadihi yaduk. This is your hand. Then we have ad-dars. Ad-dars. Ad-dars means lesson. Ad-dars. So that's why we say ad-dars al-awwal, the first lesson, ad-dars al-sani, the second lesson. And the plural of dars is durus, lessons. Then the last vocabulary we have al-haqiba, which means the bag. Al-haqiba, the bag. So grammar, in this darus, in this lesson, we are going to be learning how to use hada. How do we use hada? Hada in Arabic grammar is called ismu ishara, which means a demonstrative pronoun. Is a noun or a pronoun that you use to indicate something or to point at something. So if you want to point at something, you use hada, which means this. Hada is used for mufrad, for a singular noun, mudhakkar, and is masculine, qarib, and is close. So three things we use hada for: singular, masculine, and close. You use hada for it. You say hada talibun. This is a student because he is a male and is single and is close. So you use hada. Then we have ma. Ma is ismul istifham. Ma is a noun you use for interrogation, which means what. So to ask for something. And what do you use ma for? You use to ask about something that does not have intellect, does not have sense. It is not human, it is not an angel, and it's not referring to God. So you use ma, which means what. So ma hada, what is this? You can't say ma hada and be pointing at human being or somebody. So use ma for things like book. You say ma hada, point at book, what is this? Ma hada, point at pen and say what is this? So ma hada, what is this? Hada qalam, this is a pen. This is what you use ma for. Then we have hadihi. Hadi is also ismu ishara, just like hada. And the usage is very close, just like that of hada, but the only difference between hadihi and hada is that hada is for masculine, while hadihi is for feminine. Now the question that will rise, or that may rise, is that if you are talking about human or animals, it's very easy for you to differentiate between a masculine and a feminine. A boy is a masculine while a girl is a feminine. A man is a masculine while a woman is feminine. But when we talk about object, how do you know if this object is masculine or feminine? Number one, the object should have ta marbut. So when the object ends with ta marbut, then it is a feminine noun. So example is haqiba. Another example is madrasa, which is school. So you say hadihi madrasatun. This is a school. You don't say hada madrasatun. But when the noun does not end with ta marbut, then the noun is basically a masculine noun. You say hada masjidun. This is a mosque. Hada babun. This is a door. Hada kursiyun. This is a chair. There are also other signs that you use to identify a feminine noun. As we go forward, bismillah, we are going to see them in lessons to come. Now let's go to our conversation. The student coming to the class for the first time and he will say to the class, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum as a greeting, which means peace be unto you. Then the teacher responded saying, Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Man ant? Who are you? Man ant? Who are you? Man is an interrogative word also, just like ma. As mentioned, ma is used for something that does not have sense, while man is used for human, is used for angels and God. Man, which means who. So, man ant, who are you? He said, Ana talibun jadid. Ana talibun jadid. I'm a new student. So the Mudarris say, Ahlan wa sahlan bik, which means welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan bik. You are welcome. Wa min aina ant? And where are you from? Wa min aina anta. Min means from, aina means where. Min aina anta. Where are you from? He said, Ana min Auchi. Ana min Auchi. I'm from Auchi. So Auchi is a place in Edo State, Wilayat Edo. So he say, Ana min Auchi. I'm from Auchi. The Mudarris, ما هذا الذي بيدك? ما هذا الذي بيدك? What's this in your hand? What is this in your hand? You know, we say hada is used for something that is masculine and is close, something that is not far and it's singular. So we say, ما هذا الذي بيدك? What is this in your hand? He said, هذا قلمي. This is my pen. هذا قلمي. This is my pen. So qalam is a pen. If you want to say my pen, you will add domir, the pronoun, yeah, just add it to it. هذا قلمي. The way you will say, هذا كتابي. This is my book. So you say, هذا قلمي. This is my pen. The teacher, وأين حقيبتك? And where is your bag? وأين حقيبتك? Where is your bag? So حقيبتك for a male. For a female, you will say وأين حقيبتك? Stop bothering yourself. It is ka or ki. Just say حقيبتك. وأين حقيبتك? And where is your bag? He said, Here هذه. This is it. Here هذه, which means it is. So here is a pronoun and it is used for feminine, a feminine noun. So say here هذه, this is it. That is, this is the bag. We use here for hakiba because hakiba is a feminine noun because it ends with ta marbut. Then the mudarris, ijlis waktub ad-dars. Ijlis waktub ad-dars. Sit and write the lesson. So this is the end of the conversation. So let's make the conversation practical, and as you know, I'm going to be reading with green. I'm going to be reading the text with green, while you are going to be reading the text with written in red. So let's get started. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. من أنت؟ أهلا وسهلا بك. من أين أنت؟ ما هذا الذي بيدك؟ وأين حقيبتك؟ اجلس واكتب الدرس. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Till we meet again in the next lesson. إلى اللقاء.